Today's word is canteen. So we're building a canteen-themed room. Guys, I have the most dubious of plans. How about we put the canteen on the binoculars room and it's gonna be the same color as the binoculars and then it's gonna like blend in, it's gonna be funny. Oh, tennis ball, wow. So masterfully built. What is this? I feel like I gotta do it where there's not that much green. You know what I mean? So the colors wouldn't blend in. Honestly, we could probably fit it even between these two rooms. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little scary to do that because I don't really fit things between rooms very often. But, you know, the only thing is the canteen would consume one of the cow hooves. That's a sacrifice I am willing to make for the greater good of the megastructure. Wow, this is gonna be so big, Yeah, I'm glad I decided to put it here, because, like, truly, there is a lot of space here. I just tend to be quite scared of not making things touch. Still need to connect this room. It's so bizarre. Scale is so weird in this, because it feels like there's not a lot of space here between the picture frame and the Game Boy room. And yet, look at it. This is gonna be a gigantic room. This is gonna be massive, bro. This is like bigger than 80% of people's houses in Minecraft. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the inside of the room yet, but it's gonna, whatever it is, it will have a cow hoof in it, whether you like it or not. I mean, canteens are pretty simple. They just go up, and then they stop going up, and then that's it. Can you bloody believe it? Nah, I bet you can't. I guess, yeah, we'll just do a quarter of it and just copy it. You know, classic stuff. And also this quarter of it will just be extruded mostly anyway. I think it does need more shape. That's way too cubical. I know canteens can be like that, but it's just not this one. Wow. It's one of those builds where I should have built it somewhere else. And then copy and then just brought it down. But I didn't do that. And that isn't really a problem anyway. Now I could have done the cap of it as well with this copying thing, but I didn't. Actually, I quite like how that looks. It has the right amount of bulkiness to it while also being, you know, a little bit round. This is where all the detail is. On a canteen, if you look at a picture of a canteen, this is where all the detail of the canteen is. That's kind of the screw-on lid. And then how's about we just extrude it and we top it right off. My goodness, this is gonna be a big room. I can put a whole tank in here that you're not gonna be able to see because everything is green and tanks are obviously all green. Look at this old canteen. I mean, a lot of them do have a little Caribbean thing. I don't know what it's called. The Caribbean. Yep, that's it. This looks like a grenade now. How about we just add some like random splotches of green onto it? Because like it's a very similar color, so it won't do that much to change its appearance of being very monochrome. But it will add just a little bit of that extra pizzazz into it. Well, I suppose that will be all for the outside. And now it's time for the inside. How's about we build a canteen in the canteen? Yeah, I know. Revolutionary idea over here. We're just gonna build it like entirely out of spruce. Oh balls, one of my favorite wood types in the game, spruce. Really just spruces up my whole world. And you might be wondering, hey Bubba Man, why are you encapsulating the cow hoof? And to answer your question, I am doing that because the cow hoof is obviously a special sacred relic that has been passed down to many generations, and it is an infinite food glitch. This cow hoof, just for some reason, it just keeps reappearing. These guys like keep eating it, and then it just keeps coming back. It's crazy, dude. Nobody knows why it does this, but they don't question it. Well, they do, but they don't. They question it, but they don't answer it. So I feel like I do need a bit of a kitchen here of some kind. Man, this room suddenly is very small. It was such a giant room, and now it's tiny. I should have to make the front of the kitchen where they pass out the food, you know, like this. I don't know why you have to crouch to get out of there, but like, you know, so nobody would steal the food, I guess. I'd say how's about we build like a nice big grill here. I've learned a thing or two from building the SpongeBob room, and I have realized that you can make cool cooking utensils. Like, isn't this a cool cooking utensil, guys? It's gonna cook so much stuff. Wow. And then the smoke goes up into a little catcher. Actually, can we make it actually go outside and have a little, you know, we just have a little thing like this. Then perhaps we'll just have, you know, some standard grills here and some nice table of sorts. And then we'll put the barrels here, so we'd have more space. What can we do here? Sort of do a little shelf of some kind. I just don't know how to make utensils and such. Like, how do I, you know, represent a knife without using item frames? Like, is it possible? I guess a fletching table kind of works, just as long as you do this and ignore everything else, you know? How do you represent you taking the cow hoof and putting it into the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like you need like a big knife. Okay, this is how you, okay, well, how about we just build like a really big cleaver thing? Yep, that seems good. And it's just hanging on the wall here. Well, there you go, that's the cleaver. Goofy cleaver. And then we shall have flesh chunks around. Unfortunately, the chairs are gonna have to be like really far away. Well, that's not true. If I'm brave enough, they can be like this. Yes, that works as a little table there. Then we'll have another one right here. Need to add the chairs first. Or we just have a really long barrel table. Kind of hurts my eyes. Like, it's like too many barrels. How about we use a little bit of dark oak here, actually? It's too much spruce, man. I do like spruce, but it's too much spruce. And we do a nice other table here. Now I put some plates here and there. We'll put some pots with the drinks in them, and we'll have like lanterns and stuff, and we'll have like brewing stands. Well, alright, everything's generally in order. The only thing is, we do have a lot more space up there. What do we do with it? Alright, well, despite being a very, very spacious room, there's no space in it. So we kind of have to use a ladder to get up to the second floor. We could just have more canteen up there. There's no real reason not to. Just three-story canteen. There's gonna be a table here. And then there's gonna be another table like this. And we'll have another set of chairs here. More like a bench. What more? What's next? What's the next thing to do? Can we just block it off? I just put a whole lot of green in here. I don't know why I'm turning it into a shape. Oh my god, it's the shape of a canteen. In the canteen, there's a shape of a canteen in the canteen room where the canteen is. There's a shape of a canteen. So what if we fill it with like green stained glass? So what happens if we put the glass next to glass panes like this? Have the middle like that and then the rest of it like that. Maybe it should be reversed. Kind of cool though. Add some depth into it. Unless we have water like coming in through the top and we have like a bit of a pot here or something catching it. So we extended the rest of this canteen like so. We have another table possibility here. This is great. Nah, this is fantastic. This is a lovely little canteen. I do like it. Then we slam a bunch of lecterns here because I like that as a fence. It actually does make sense for the fence to also be like a different color so you could see it better. Well, now we just need to put a bunch of food on this place. Yeah. We have pots and we have more pots. We have brewing stand with the spice on it. Honestly, I may add a carpet here on the trapdoors just so you wouldn't accidentally click them and fall into the hoof. Do I want water coming down from here? Oh, we have a little holder, maybe like this. And then into that platform, water flows. Like we kind of can just have a tub of water here, a whole barrel of water. And then it has just a little, couple of taps on the sides of it, and then just there you go. It almost feels like can I get away with making this even taller? And then I put a drip stone. Dripping water from it. I could take advantage of the particle effects of the game. Right there. I keep wanting to call them stalactites. It's just a dripstone. I don't know why I need to call it correctly. This is so much more correct for me. I don't know. Right, and we just add water here. Really quite simple. Oh no. Oh my god. What is wrong with this game? That's not where I placed it, bro. And we have water dripping from there. Lovely. You just put your cup right there and then you have water. That'd be kind of funny. Just have a couple of cauldrons. Actually, is this gonna work? Just have dripstones with cauldrons? We're gonna just fill up with water? Sounds kind of funny. Pure wood stained water. Nice and delicious. Alright, and to enter the canteen room, you just go up here through the Game Boy room, all the way through these millions of trapdoors, and bada bing bada bam. That's the canteen room from the outside, and on the inside it's a lovely little canteen room filled with all sorts of infinite food sources and many, many tables for you to eat from, and also water. Yes, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Subscribe if you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.